three, and we're live. Good morning
Good afternoon.
and good evening.
How are ya?
I'm doing great.
What's your name?
My name's Dai,
I'm Sully.
and this is Cups,
Cups, the
Cups.
podcast.
podcast where we talk about everything and nothing all at once.
Yeah, that's how romantic it is.
So stay tuned,
Mm-hmm.
because this is gonna be a
This is
wild
gonna be
ride.
1 hour of pure fun.
Yes.
All right, so we wanted to start this off by saying thank you to everyone who's listening. It's gonna be a great show. You're gonna love it. So, hey, let's start it off nice and simple.
Yes.
How did we meet?
All right. So we met 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Uni.
Mm-hmm.
There was basically an exam, English, Arabic, and computer skills.
Yeah, that's basically when they test whether you should take those subjects or not.
Yeah, the remedial courses.
Right.
All right. So basically,
Tell them what you looked like first, and I'll tell them what I felt.
I had long hair, very long hair, and my beard was very bushy and big, and my mustache barely covered both my lips.
Yeah, both your
Basi-
upper and lower lips.
And lower lips.
And he looked like a bootleg Jesus Christ.
Bootleg. Fuck you. That's degrading, you fucking fuck.
Yeah, I walked up to him and I said hi, and he responded with "لؤي برماوي كيف حالك?" And it didn't sound like that. He sounded.
I don't sound like that.
Yeah, he just sounded rough.
It was
and
basically
stoned.
like, "Doi ban Maui, give a."
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
something
And
like
he
that.
just sounded very high. And at the moment, I felt confused and scared at the same time, so I just ran away.
Yeah, he got
I
freaked
walked
out.
away, and I waited for the very next person so I can talk to them and not talk to Luay.
Yes, I have a reputation of being intimidating at
Yes,
first.
you do. A lot of people actually had the
Yes,
same reaction.
exactly,
You told me about
yes.
that one guy on the stairs.
Yes, the guy was sitting first day of uni. He was sitting with his friends, and the moment I walked and he saw me, he thought Jesus in his brain, in his head. And then I looked at him. We made eye contact. I don't know what happened, but the guy fucking freaked out.
Yeah, he freaked the fuck out.
He told me that he freaked the fuck out.
Oh my god. And it's just that intimidating first impressions can actually turn into a good thing, because look at us, we're now best buddies.
We have a podcast together.
We have a podcast together, and it's called Cups. Just plugging it one more time.
Plugging it one more time. This is Cups, my dude.
And the moral of the story is always say hi to weird people.
No, don't always say hi to weird people. I
Yes,
won't say
always.
hi to the homeless guy sleeping in a corner.
Well, okay, say hi to normal, okay people.
Normal, okay people. Just, no, say hi to whoever you want to say hi to.
Yeah, the point
Just
is don't
as-
be scared
You should
to say hi to someone because you're scared of what would happen.
Yeah, if you want to say hi, just fucking say
Just
hi.
do it. Just fucking do
Just
it.
fucking do it.
Because you might start a
But
podcast together.
you need to
2 years
assess.
later.
Yeah, you might start the podcast with a homeless guy sleeping in a corner.
Imagine.
That would be a nice
That
story.
would be dope, though.
It would be a good documentary.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, there was the guy with the golden voice. You remember the
What?
guy?
no.
The guy who used to be an announcer who had the golden voice. He was like, "Hello," and
All right.
he had a very beautiful voice.
Okay.
Yeah. He was homeless, so there was a viral video of him speaking into just talking in front of a camera,
No way.
and he got a job.
That's how he got his job?
No, he used to work as a announcer.
Oh.
Before that, then he became homeless. Had problems with drugs and shit.
Oh,
and
man.
I think he's back
Unfortunate.
on drugs or something. He
Oh,
fucked it
goody.
up again.
Goody.
I don't know. But that's what I've heard. But yeah, he got a job for a while at a radio station. But he had a very nice voice for a radio host or something like that.
Actually, you know this about me, and a lot of people do. I used to work at a radio station too, and it's funny how I got that job. It was also because I wasn't scared to say hi to the person who I said hi to.
Yeah, exactly.
The presenter there, her name is Reem. She's amazing. She's such a cool person. She posted a story, and she basically posted something, asked me a question, and I was like, "Hey, how does one work for a set station?" And she was like, "Oh, just DM me." And I was like, "Cool," and I did, and I ended up working there.
Yeah, so basically you had the balls to...
Say hi to you, and it just felt, how you say, more organic. You just said that a few seconds ago.
No, I was talking about balls.
That is
Growing a pair. It's better than buying a pair.
good. Okay. Okay.
What the fuck, dude?
I don't know. You just keep pushing, but I don't know.
So, okay, is this first time? It's his first time speaking to a mic, basically.
It's not.
You're not professional.
I am.
No,
I'm
you're not.
very professional.
No. Homie, you're not.
I very much am.
And we're bickering right now. Ladies and gentlemen.
Cups just ended. Not even one episode in.
Not even 10 minutes.
Not even 10 minutes in.
Anyways, yeah.
Back to what we were talking about. Never not say hi to the person that you want to say hi to because fear is holding you back. That's just stupid.
Just don't be a pussy.
Don't be a pussy. Don't pussy out. Go in. Go all in. And also, like, other than getting me my last job, saying hi to random people really did pay me off. Pay me off. It did pay off.
So like a mob leader, you just got paid off.
I got paid off, you know. No, it did pay off during life because I don't know if you know this. This is another great story that happened to me a while ago.
What happened?
About a year ago.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart also posted an Instagram story saying, "Ask me a question."
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah.
And he responded.
Shit, what'd you ask him?
I asked him, this is my all-time dream. I want to be a stand-up comedian.
All right.
So why not ask the greatest stand-up comedian ever?
He's not the greatest, but okay.
He's one of the greatest.
No, he's not.
He's the highest paid one.
It doesn't matter.
I know, but like...
Doesn't matter.
Wait, okay, before we finish this story...
Come on, The Rock's the highest paid actor, probably in Hollywood currently.
Yeah, but...
That does not mean that he's the greatest.
Well, no, he's not, but he's really good.
He's good, doesn't mean he's the greatest. Anyways, commence.
Anyway,
We'll fight about stand-up comedians after you finish your story.
Yeah. So yeah, he responded. I asked him, what is one thing that I should do to become a better stand-up comedian or like an actual stand-up comedian? And he responded by saying, don't be a talker, be a doer. A lot of people talk about what they want to do in the future, but they never actually do it.
Exactly.
You got to be a doer. And that's actually the reason behind the whole motivation for this podcast.
Exactly. We were talking about it, then we decided to just fucking do it.
The only way it could have worked is for me to fucking just, or for us to like fucking, okay, this Wednesday or like this day, we're going to go and we're going to record no matter what fucking happens. It's going to be recorded on that day.
Exactly. We fucked up more than once.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
we
the fourth time we're recording. We had some technical issues because two microphones were just...
Too much for us.
yeah, the other mic was, just giving out.
It was how you say, bitch.
It was one hell of a bitch mic.
Yep, that's what it was.
It's Mike the bitch.
Mike the bitch. And I paid 88 JDs for it. But it's okay.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yep, you sent me the link.
No, it's alright.
Anyway, let's go back to fighting about stand-up comedians.
Yeah, you're telling me Kevin Hart is the greatest comedian of all time?
I don't think he's the greatest.
You said he was the greatest.
I said he...
People are listening. You
can't
be a liar.
Why not ask the greatest? But he's one of the greatest.
Why not?
Okay, here's how I see it. Andy Samberg is the god of comedy.
No, he's not.
Andy Samberg is the funniest person alive right now.
Dude, come on.
Dave Chappelle is right after him.
No,
and
you're putting
Kevin Hart.
What the fuck? You're putting Chappelle on just right before Andy Samberg.
After Andy Samberg.
He's the first. Yeah.
Andy
exactly.
Samberg.
No.
Is okay. I know a lot of people find him annoying, but he's
comedy... not annoying, no, but he's not the greatest comedian. No, the Chappelle Show was the greatest.
I'm saying
one of the greatest comedy shows.
Chappelle comes in it too, for me, because Andy Samberg's style of comedy is me. Like remember closely, remember his speeches, remember the way he talks, the way he acts. Doesn't he remind you of the way I talk and act?
No.
Why not?
Because he has more of a weakling look to him. He's more relatable.
Well...
You're not relatable to me. I don't relate to you.
You relate to Andy?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, that's weird. Because, literally, I've done bits in front of people, comedy bits, at places in front of people. And I've gotten comments about Andy Samberg being a lot like me. And
you being a lot like him.
Me being a lot like him, yeah.
Come on. Yeah. It's not fair.
Yeah, I know.
We're sorry.
We're sorry, Andy. He's probably listening to us.
Yeah,
right now.
obviously.
We love you,
yes.
Andy. We're on first name basis.
No, dude,
That's
Ari
how...
Shaffir. You know Ari Shaffir?
No.
Oh, dude, you have to listen to his comedy. He's fucking great.
He's
much better.
I know his stuff.
He's a tall, lanky Jewish guy.
There are a lot of tall, lanky Jewish comedians.
Yeah, that's basically...
That's the criteria.
Moshe Kasher. You know Moshe Kasher?
I also do not.
Oh,
I said, I probably know their stand-up shows because I watch a lot of stand-up without knowing the names of the people who do it. You know who's one of the greatest comedians of all time?
Who?
Honestly, not a lot of people know his comedy stuff. It's fucking Robin Williams, the God. I mean...
I'm a Robin Williams fan, but I'm not that big of not an avid fan, just a normal fan.
A normal
I watch
fan.
some of his specials,
but
the
his
old
specials
stuff.
are so good.
Yeah,
he has like specials about religion. He bashes.
Who was that? The guy who was talking always about religion. Griffin. What was his name?
I don't remember. But
something Griffin. He was a black guy. He always wore the hat, the pimp hat. He always looked like a fucking pimp.
Tupac?
No! Tupac used to wear a fucking headband.
I know.
No, he used to wear suits. It was very flamboyant. Not in a gay way, in a pimpy way.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
His name is Eddie Griffin. Yeah, I remember him.
Oh, I know
Eddie
him.
Griffin, dude. Yeah, Eddie Griffin.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Google guy, even though you're not Google guy.
He's manager dude.
He's manager dude.
Google guy
just kicked in and he's a bit
slacking.
too late.
You're fucking fired.
You're fired.
You're fucking fired.
Also, we didn't introduce them this time. We got two other people here in the studio room thing.
Studio, yeah.
And it's
fake
Google
it till
guy.
you make it, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. It's Google guy, and it's
manager dude. Manager dude manages us.
And
hence
Google
the
guy,
name manager dude.
Google guy waits for us to point at him and Google stuff. That's
the name.
That's how lazy we are.
We don't want to Google shit.
We don't want to Google shit.
We're busy talking. We're hot shot hosts, podcast
Look
hosts.
at us. Our podcast is already
Listen to us, not look at us.
Both.
We don't have a video format right now.
Yes, we do.
We just have a teaser.
Well, you never know what happens in the future.
Yeah, but we're not going to be able to go back in time and fucking record this. Imagine if you could do that. Oh my God,
dope.
if you had a time machine, where would you go back?
If I had a time machine, I wouldn't go back. I would go forward. I want to see what we're like
if you could only go back.
If I could only go back? No other choice.
Yes.
70s.
Just the 70s?
Just the 70s.
Just 40 years ago, 50 years ago?
Yeah.
What a fucking moron.
Why?
Dude, you don't want to see the French Revolution. You don't want to see how man created fire. Dude. You don't want to see the great battle of Carthage versus Rome. You don't want to see the fucking elephants cross the Alps. I'm getting too heated.
I just want to see good music and dancing.
I love history. Oh, by the way, I was listening to disco on my way.
Yeah,
I love Donna Summer.
I'm always...
I'm a big fan.
I'm always, like, 70% of the time,
mood.
I'm listening to, what's his face? Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
It's Louis.
It's Louis.
It's Louis.
Louis.
Why is there an S then?
That's how it's written.
Fuck you. Who are you to decide the S being silent or not? Google guy, jump on that.
It's Louis.
It's Louis. Google guy, just shut up and jump on it.
Dude, Louis is not written like that. It's Lewis.
Oh.
Yeah.
That does make sense. Google guy, just drop your phone. Anyway, I just love old music so much. It makes me feel just so warm inside, I guess that's the word. And I would love to go back to the 70s. Where would you go?
Oh, I would go back a lot of time periods. Do I have to choose one?
Yeah.
All right.
Jurassic, I feel like.
No, what
like
the I don't want to get eaten by a fucking dinosaur.
You wouldn't. You'd survive.
I would not fucking survive. Everything's fucking bigger than me.
Yeah, but if someone...
What would I fucking eat?
If someone was gonna survive, it would be
You didn't have fruits back then.
No.
And I'm not gonna eat fucking dinosaurs.
Why not?
It'd probably taste like shit.
How would you know?
That probably tastes like fucking shit chicken. You know they had feathers, right?
Not all of them.
Most of them had feathers.
Yeah, a lot of them did, but like, you don't know they taste like shit chicken. They might taste like better chicken. Maybe they're juicier because they exercise those muscles by actually
They're fucking
flying.
cannibals.
No, they're not.
Yes.
No.
I'm not gonna eat a herbivore. They're too big. I can't kill one. What am I gonna wait for a T-Rex to like fucking eat a long neck and then I'd eat the fucking scraps? What am I, a fucking hyena?
No, just like wait for him to like die of natural causes.
That's disgusting.
Why?
Would you eat a dead cow that died from natural causes?
No.
It was probably sick.
Just,
Plus, their lifespan is probably big. How much do dinosaurs live for?
we
Their
don't
lifespan.
not Google guy. Jump back
Wait,
on that.
lifespan.
Don't Google that. That's for your Google guy to do. But the thing is, I think if someone was gonna survive in the Jurassic period, it
Yeah.
would be you. You just like,
I'm gonna go to a fucking. Oh Jesus! All right, it's 152.
yeah, 152 years. I mean, that's not bad. They've got some.
I'm not gonna wait for 152 years. Oh, I can't. What Oh shit! What the fuck, dude? I just contradicted myself. I just fucked myself over.
What did you say?
I told you the time machine would go back in time, but you can't go forward.
Yeah.
So if you went back, you get stuck.
Right.
You're gonna have to choose the right time period.
That's why I chose the 70s.
Oh no, wait. If I get cargo and medicine and shit, I'd go to the kind of the time where the bubonic plague happened.
Why?
I don't know. I'd watch people fucking get fucked, laugh at him,
Is that good?
and not die. Yeah, I'd get meds and I won't die from the bubonic plague.
Yeah, but you just look at people dying?
I'm not gonna help them. I'm not gonna alter history.
That's just cruel. Then choose another time period. Damn.
Fuck that.
Okay, I guess.
It was a nice period. It was not bad. It was dirty. It was stinky though.
Thanks.
The streets were
yeah.
fucking disgusting.
Okay.
Though, you know.
Right. Okay.
People used to shit everywhere.
Great. Thanks for the knowledge. I mean, I think the 70s are really perfect because it wasn't too unadvanced that it's annoying, but it wasn't advanced as it is now, so that like, for example, 40 years ago in the 70s, if we would have done this podcast using like regular mics and posted it on fucking whatever, like
Posted it. You don't post
you don't
shit.
post shit. You put it.
There was
on,
no internet.
You publish it.
It was, but it was for the military.
You publish it. The odds of you actually making it are a lot higher than you making it right now because there are a lot of
everyone
other
had a
people.
fucking radio show back then. There were a
No,
lot of. It was the radio period.
But it wasn't the podcast period.
Nobody wants. How would you do a podcast?
You go
what
into a
format?
studio.
Yeah.
And you spend 2 hours in there just recording.
And how would you distribute it? How could you distribute a fucking podcast?
CD.
They didn't have CDs.
Floppy.
You want to
Cassettes.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
Yeah.
nobody would listen to a podcast on a cassette,
Why not?
dude. Because radio talk shows were a thing back then.
Yeah, but
It's basically
we
like
could
a
have made
podcast.
podcasts a thing.
No, you couldn't have. Because people
Wow.
want to see it live.
Wow.
People want to hear it live. My bad. Plus, you had talk shows. You had live TV back then.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
You did have live TV.
Yeah. Which was great. Wait, when did SNL start?
I think in the 70s?
That was
Late
yeah.
70s?
Was it always
SNL?
owned by the same guy, Lorne Michaels?
I have no idea. I'm not an avid SNL fan.
SNL is one of the greatest. Did you just?
Shut up. Seinfeld is much better than SNL.
No.
It's the greatest comedy of all time.
It is. It's good.
Shit,
but like,
1975, yeah.
so it's old. I would have gone on SNL.
No, you wouldn't have.
No, I wouldn't have, but I would have tried.
You'd have tried.
I would have died trying. SNL is actually one of my dreams, by the way. One of my dreams is to get someday on SNL, like just fucking do a skit or a comedy or like a bit. Anything. Yeah. And you know, when you graduate from SNL, you know where you go?
Yeah.
A Netflix special.
Yeah, you've seen. Have you seen the latest Chappelle ones? The Netflix special?
Yeah. They're so good.
Oh, they're so good. You heard the one where he talked about his son smoking weed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was so devastated.
Oh, he was so fucking devastated. He stole his rolling paper, and then he put it back because he got paranoid. Fucking Chappelle.
We love Chappelle.
Do you know that he converted to Islam?
He did?
Back in the 80s, yeah.
Is he still?
I don't know. He doesn't talk about religion
I don't really care.
most of the time.
I don't really care.
Yeah, but I actually found that out a few days ago.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good job. Good on you, Dave.
No, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, we
Do
don't.
whatever the
but,
fuck you want.
But like, good on you for noticing something. I don't know, for knowing what you believe in. I guess.
Everyone knows what they believe in.
I don't.
Well, you're a fucking
loser.
not a loser, no.
An idiot.
No, you're
a fucker
very
guy.
indecisive. You're a fucker guy.
I am a fucker guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be more decisive. You should know yourself.
Probably.
Should be one with the universe.
Probably. Anyway, moving on. What else do we want to talk about today?
The weather.
The weather. Oh, yeah. Quick weather update for you. It is currently 30 degrees out.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Your phone
Dude,
just...
it's 23.
Oh, it's 23 degrees out. Today we have a
that
high
was,
of 30.
That was 4 hours ago.
Yeah, that was the high of today. Oh, my God.
Yes.
I missed the weather update on radio. I used to...
You did that?
Yeah, I used to do weather updates every hour. Oh, and it was one of the weirdest things. It was funny. It was okay.
Dude, weathermen, kudos to them. Honestly, actual weathermen. They're fucking great.
They are? I don't really like them.
Yeah. Correction, he actually converted to Islam in the late 90s, not the late 80s. Just wrong time period. Oops.
Good on you, Google guy.
Wasn't even Google guy. It was manager guy who saved
our
asses.
Was?
Yes. So
Thank you.
Just
manager
take
dude.
Everything we say with a grain of fucking salt. We're just a podcast. We're not.
Yeah, we're not
a documentary.
We're not TMZ. It's a joke.
You should also take TMZ with a fucking grain.
It's a joke.
Salt, yeah, a microscopic grain of fucking salt.
All right. The weather updates were really fun. I'd do 3 days.
Yeah.
And it would be like, today we have a high of blah and low of blah. And then I'd make a joke like, for example, it's just the tip of the melting iceberg. Get it? Because global warming.
Global warming isn't a thing. It's climate change now.
Okay.
They call it climate change because they're trying to appease to the agenda of the people. Because basically, dude, the Earth goes through ice ages.
Yeah.
And not ice ages where all the ice melts.
Right. Okay.
It's on the right track. That's what's happening. It's gonna melt. Then there's an ice age. Ice age, the last one was about 10,000 years ago, I think. Yeah. I think it was about 10,000 years ago. And
so you're saying climate change is good?
It's normal.
It's normal.
It's fucking normal. Man, all right, we're fucking shit up.
Yeah, we are, obviously.
But we can't
could delay it. And
no, we can't. If we delay it, we're actually intervening with nature. Plus, there's always shit intervening with it. You know that creatures used to not breathe oxygen. Oxygen used to be poisonous for creatures back millions of years ago. There was too much CO2. The creatures would actually take in CO2, just like plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just oxygen was waste product.
Right.
So there was an overflow of oxygen in the atmosphere.
That people
CO2. They lacked CO2. Then they died. They died off. Then creatures came out. Yeah, that could actually breathe oxygen.
That's dope.
So
fucking adapt, people.
Guys,
learn from the people. Learn from the creatures.
I fucking hate virtue signaling. So when people actually call people shitty people because they don't believe in actually controlling the environment and trying to delay the inevitable, which is ice melting because the Earth is already it's heating up. Doesn't matter. And trying to stabilize and control the environment forever, which is gonna fuck everything up, and it's gonna backfire.
Do you want
Dude, they're trying to spray the fucking atmosphere with sulfur.
But
they're trying to scientists are trying to poison everyone by virtue signaling. Come on, dude.
That's fucked up. But like We can't like keep polluting. Also, like,
Yes,
yeah.
pollution is bad. No one said that.
Yeah, and it affects. It definitely does affect. Like it speeds things up.
It speeds things up,
That's
but
what-
not
yeah.
in a very huge scale. Not
But in a good enough scale to spare us like a few hundred years.
few hundred years are nothing.
Few
Plus, humans.
few hundred years are enough for like.
Dude,
a
we
couple of
lived through a
generations.
fucking ice age. Humans lived through it.
When would? What?
Yes.
We did?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Dude,
good.
come on. Humans adapt. Humans do have the ability to adapt. That's what makes us superior creatures. We
Yeah.
adapt. We're fucking everywhere.
I mean, we adapt to weather, but we still can't adapt to change.
No, we can adapt to every single thing that comes because we use our brains.
Sure, some of us do. I don't often.
Yeah, you don't often, but that's your
That's
issue.
my problem.
My point is virtue signaling is bad. You can't tell someone he's a bad person because he doesn't actually believe in some agenda or in some fucking entire fucking fake frou kind of club shit.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
trying to control the environment.
that makes sense.
I don't know about
I
that.
see.
People are gonna give me shit for it, but I don't give a
It's
fuck.
okay, look.
I'm entitled to my own
Okay,
opinions.
you can calm down right
Yeah.
now. Okay, you can calm down.
I'm-
People
I'm-
won't give you shit. They love you.
Oh, they're gonna give me shit.
They love you.
Oh, trust me.
Everyone loves you, do they?
No,
Trust me.
no.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
I don't want to talk about the environment.
All right, well, we're talking about change, so let's shift into that.
Change is good.
Change
what
is
do you
good.
think?
I mean, most changes in life really fuck you up,
Yes, but you have to
but
adapt.
you have to adapt to move on.
Exactly.
Which is, I mean, very human, but again, it could be
It's
very,
the most human thing that you could do.
but it's very difficult to do.
It is difficult. Yes.
Like, when was
I'm-
the last time you had to cope with big change?
When was that? I don't know. I'm pretty static. I don't give a fuck about anything around me. honestly, I
That's
just
the best feature you have.
I work on self-development, so any change I do is just welcome because I'm willing to do it.
Right.
So
for me,
I'm basically encapsulated in myself, in my own thoughts,
Right.
and my surroundings do not matter at all.
right. For me, I'm addicted to change.
You're always changing up stuff.
I always, like, when I find myself slumping and not changing
Yeah.
up my routine, I have to do, like, you can tell how depressed I get.
yeah.
And just I get very down and my spirit lowers. Is that a thing? Spirit lowers? But like I'm not as motivated as I should be. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But when there's change, shit becomes interesting.
Yeah, but you do
You-
stuff,
you know-
you're talking about actions and shit, right? About things that you do,
Example,
right? But
jobs.
yeah,
When my job gets boring and gets routine,
yeah.
I gotta quit.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that stuff.
Yeah.
I was talking about personal changes, self betterment. For
Oh,
example,
that too.
personality changes. You always keep gaining experience and applying stuff to the way
your
you talk
own-
to
yeah.
people, to the way you communicate to people with people, and the way you actually view life.
But if you fall into a routine,
I've been through so many phases.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all the journey of adapting to yourself, not the environment.
Definitely, yes.
To who you are, and to what suits you better.
But think of it this
what kind of
way.
person you are. I told you, self betterment is actually the best type of change exercise.
But you can't better yourself
Adaptability.
without the effect of outside experience. For example, if you don't go through shit on the daily basis,
Yeah.
you can't better yourself because you don't know what you're doing wrong,
Yes.
right? So what I'm saying is during my jobs, I like to fuck up a lot so I can learn.
You like to fuck up a lot.
I
Not that you fuck up a lot because you fuck up.
mean, I fuck up because I fuck up, but I
But
don't
you welcome it because
I welcome- yeah,
it gives you a
exactly.
chance to become a better person.
to learn
Yes.
to fucking
No, exactly.
advance.
Yes.
For example, if you
So-
look at me last year,
Yeah.
and you look at my sense of humor, you look at the way I acted in front of people,
Mm.
and you look at me now, it's like the essence that, okay, I like to describe my essence as a child at heart.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
essence is
man-child.
still the same,
All right.
but the responsibility is different.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you.
You feel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I've been through shit like that.
Yeah.
I was an anarchist years back.
Yeah.
A
I don't
few
remember,
years.
but like,
You did not
but
know me. Yeah.
I think I've seen a
No.
bit of that phase.
No, not.
You were even more anarchist.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
I was against everything.
Oh my god.
Everything. The
My
system.
old boss was actually like that, and we had a fight. We had a breakout. I couldn't talk to him
No,
anymore.
dude, that was just an attitude that was just. I don't know. It was
cool.
It
felt cool.
Not like that. You just feel a very very bitter and hate everything around you.
Oh.
You're like, fuck everything, fuck all of that, and that attitude just I picked up smoking that period of time, I guess.
Wait, you picked up smoking later on in life?
No, that was 10th grade, 9th grade, early.
Yeah, that's
9th
later
grade.
than most people I know.
I don't know, but yeah, that was when I picked up smoking. It was my rebellious period.
It's good that you stopped.
Dude,
People don't know.
even before that, I used to listen to punk. I
Uh,
used to wear leather jackets.
oh my god.
That was a shitty period like that.
That must have been awful.
Dude, I've been through a lot of phases.
I think
I
for
talked to
me-
Google Guy before about that. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think I kept.
But those changes are all internal. They're not about things that happen around you. It's how you view yourself from the inside.
Do you
It's
think
all.
comparing yourself now to yourself 2 or 3 years
I
ago?
was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, see?
But no, and the last 3 years was a very stable period. It was a very small incline.
Right.
It's no drastic changes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It
Do you
was
think
just
that's
me
good, or do
honing
you
my
think-
personality. Yes, it's good. It's.
So you like where you're at right now?
Well, I'm very happy. I was
Good.
happy at any time.
Good.
I did not look at myself and I was like, "The fuck are you doing?" Or what? I don't do that to myself. I'm always
Right.
happy with who I am and what I do, and I'm always welcoming good changes for myself. But I have to
That's-
make those changes. I don't like it when people try to change your personality. That's fucked up. People try to convince you.
No, don't let people convince
Exactly,
you to change.
yes.
If you want to change, do it because
I
want to.
hate it when people actually ask you to change or change the way you talk.
Yeah, it's
Or,
fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
And however, though,
Yeah.
if you feel like you need to change, you got to do it. For me, I always like you
If
know how
you
you say
feel
you're
like-
always satisfied. You
Yeah.
just said you're always.
I'm
satisfied.
always satisfied. I'm always content with
for
myself.
me, I don't feel that way. I feel like I always have to change
Yeah.
for me to fit the people around me because I don't know. It's an internal struggle that I have. I guess you can call it an insecurity. I have to change. I have to keep changing because I'm never happy with the way that I act around people.
I'm pretty happy with myself. It defines me. But
I keep the
there's-
essence the same around everyone, but I change how you say the attitude.
Oh yeah, I got you.
You know?
No, I don't change. I change the way I talk. Sometimes
you.
I put filters on, not filters, just to make it better.
Right.
Make the communication between me and that person better in order to maintain a better relationship.
Right.
I talked a lot about that in the past, but communication is key. And whenever you're good at communication,
Mm-hmm.
whenever you get better at communication, you build better relationships.
Right.
Yeah.
And I do think, yeah, that is like you keep the lu'ay, you just
No, I just
Shift
talk
it
or
towards other
portray
people.
ideas in a different way
In a way that
suits the
the-
person I'm talking
exactly the way that
to. So that we
the
find
other
common
person-
ground.
Yeah.
And just communicate on a better level.
Right. And I think that's such a great way to look at it because to be honest, people sometimes aren't very accepting of the person who you really are.
Oh no, that's I don't like that. I don't deal with people like that. I won't change my personality or who
Don't
I
change
truly
your
are.
personality.
No, who I truly am is not changing. I'm still Loy. I'm still the same guy.
Yeah.
But I portray my ideas in a way that would help me communicate with that person even more. If that person wouldn't like the real me, fuck that person.
Right.
Truly, fuck that person. I don't need that person in my life.
Okay,
fucking-
that's a good idea, but sometimes
No, you don't have to deal with people that don't like you. You don't have to be friends. You have to maintain relationships with people.
you don't
who
have to be
like you.
friends with them, but sometimes you might, need them for our what's the word? Ulterior motives.
Ulterior motives. Well, then you have to make yourself clear. You have to. That's manipulation. for ulterior motives. If it's a professional business relationship, then by all means, that's what professionalism is there
Right.
for. No one wants to know the real you in business. You just have to be professional.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
That's what I'm. That's what I'm hinting at right now.
No, if you have a problem with your boss, just be professional. Don't.
Yeah. Don't.
You're
let
not
him-
there to make friends. You're here for business.
Right.
Honestly, in my opinion.
That was my problem with my old boss. It was a big.
If the guy's a dick, just be a dick, but in business wise.
Yeah, business wise.
Come on, just do whatever you're told. It's your job. He's your boss.
Right.
So that he won't fuck with you. Honestly.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
what I did. I did my job, but I did it to the bare minimum.
No, you should actually do it your job.
No, like I didn't go above and beyond
Yeah, you don't.
to fucking prove
Yeah,
myself.
it
to
actually
him.
makes a difference. A good boss could make you do your job much better.
Yeah.
It could make you want to go.
My first boss at the toy store I worked at, he was such a great guy. I learned so much from him.
Yeah.
And that's why I put in 3 times and 4 times and 5 times the effort that I should.
Same
be
thing with
putting.
teachers.
Same thing with teachers.
Exactly the same thing with teachers. Some teachers just make you love the material.
Have you ever taken a subject with Professor Mahmoud?
No. I have never. I'm never gonna do that because I finished all my math stuff. Just
right.
one.
You just
left.
passed linear.
I just passed linear, by the way. Got a 50.
Yeah.
The
He's
bare
such a
minimum.
He's such a great guy. He like
I once talked to him. We went to his office because we needed something.
right.
Not for me, for a friend.
How cool was he?
He was pretty good. Yeah, we had a.
He's like
Good
an
conversation.
asshole in the best way possible.
Yeah, I love that guy.
You know that like
He
sarcastic,
just asserts
like,
dominance in a way. His presence actually, I know, demands respect.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
But at the same time, he's like he jokes around.
Yes, he does joke around.
So
a lot.
it's like it's so good. Like you feel safe, I guess.
Oh, what the fuck? No,
No,
that's.
you feel like you don't feel like intimidated,
Yes.
but you feel
like
happy.
there's respect due. To that
Exactly.
person. Yes. You need to like watch the way you talk to him because there's a
He
certain
will
way
bite
you
you
need
back
to. Yes.
if you step out of line.
he will punish you if you step out of line.
Yeah.
He'll
he
fuck you
has.
up. Yeah.
You know, you want to hear a funny story with me and Professor Mahmoud?
Yeah.
I took discrete math with him, and well, it was like a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
and it was one of the most fun classes I've ever taken. He made me actually love math,
Yeah.
and the thing is, it was okay. So I was in class. We had my buddies Haytham and Hamad Wahib. They were both there,
Yeah.
and it was late in the class, and I had my ringtone set to the Avengers theme song.
Yeah.
That's something I would do.
That's something you would do.
I mean-
Wahib had Ali during the summer semester.
Yeah, I mean,
Ringtone.
what's it called? It was Avengers Infinity War was about to come out.
Yeah.
That's why. And I was sitting there in class, and my boss called me. He wanted to meet with me, and it was during class.
Yeah.
So the ringtone was so loud. He actually started laughing. He all he did was just laugh, giggle, and then stare directly into my eyes,
Yeah.
and just kept staring at me. And I couldn't turn off my phone. Like for some reason, the button wasn't working.
Oh, shit.
I was just flinching all over the place and just
Just
looking for
spazzing
the
out.
button.
Yeah.
And then when I finally managed to turn it off, he was like, "That's your last chance." And he turned around and he finished. A few minutes later, not even 10 minutes,
Yeah.
someone else's phone rang,
Yeah.
and it was the generic Samsung theme.
Yeah.
You know, dum da 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 dum bum.
Yeah.
That one. And he looks at them. He throws a pin at them, like one of his markers.
Yeah.
He's like, "What did I say about phones? What did I just say?" And they were like, I'm sorry." But then he started saying, like, he at least put a good song. Look at Slimman. Like he had fucking Avengers.
Jesus, no.
He did that, and everyone,
Makes sense. Honestly,
everyone
yeah.
in the lecture died. Like he didn't like. He wasn't butthurt about it.
Yeah.
But it was such a good moment.
Yeah. Oh,
You know-
dude, during the summer course, we did C++, yeah?
Right.
So Wahib was with us. So his phone, his ringtone was Ali A's theme song, the
Right.
intro thing.
Right.
and it was so loud, and we all burst out laughing.
Oh my god.
Laughing, and everyone who actually knew it burst out laughing.
Right.
The professor was Professor Ennis.
Oh my god.
We love that guy.
Oh my god.
We're friends with that guy.
Professor Ennis is like a boring person. He's
not boring.
He's a bit boring.
No, it's pretty fun actually when you're friends with him.
But like he always has this bland expression. On his face,
the monotone.
Yeah.
No, sometimes he laughs. Actually.
He does. I never saw him laugh.
Yes, that's because.
Or smile.
No, he always smiles. Don't worry about that. You need to be approachable, and you need to be a decent person. You're not.
That actually wasn't the first time that my phone rang in a class and it got me into a lot of shit.
Oh.
Guess who the other person is? I'm gonna tell you the story.
Yeah.
I had it was another period of time. It was before Avengers came out, by 2 months.
Yeah.
Like not even like a month, and I had I had Hakuna Matata as my theme song. That also sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, that's something you would do, definitely. Yeah.
And I was in class, and the phone rang.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking loud that it just turned everything into an awkward silence. Again with the spazzing, and it didn't turn off.
Yeah.
And the professor was like trying to hold her laugh. It's a she. That's a hint.
Yeah. When was that though?
It was the same semester as that happened. It was the second semester of my first year.
No, C?
No.
Oh.
And she just kept staring at me deathly, like just not breaking eye contact, just until I turned it off, and she was like, "Get out." And I was like, "Okay," and I got out.
Samuel?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
She's a statistics teacher, and she's she's an
everything.
adorable asshole. Also,
you're just talking shit about professors.
No, I love her so much.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I love her so much.
Yeah, she passed. She made me pass linear eye.
Not only that,
she's great.
Not only that.
Plus, she
as
always,
a person, she's always nice, and she's willing to help everyone, and that's always like the sweetest thing. Like she'll know if you're slacking off or you're actually having trouble with fucking. Because I back then I didn't have a job, so everything I did was statistics, and she knew that. That's why I think she passed me. I also got a 51 in her course.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got a 51 in statistics. that says something about my relationship to math.
Yeah. No, linear algebra is fucking different.
Yeah, it's how different? I mean,
no, it's fucking different.
We shouldn't get into matrices. It, should we? It's just
you're gonna take it.
I will someday, probably later. I mean, what was the funniest thing that ever happened to you during a class?
Oh yeah, all right. It was also during C++.
Okay.
All right. So we were talking about strings and not allowing one string. You're just putting a string with a blank, one blank.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you could insert more than one blank. Space at. That's what I said.
Right.
Take that space at, and it's not, and it's gonna pass. So your name's gonna be space at. So and this was like, فيش حدا اسمه space at. Then I just told him, اسم عيلته. So space at. Yes. So everyone started laughing. It was.
That does sound like a family name.
Dude, it was just so spontaneous.
Oh my God.
And he laughed. I laughed. Everyone fucking laughed.
Louis space at.
Space at. Yeah, it does sound like a family name.
Yeah, it does sound like a family name.
So everyone fucking burst out laughing. It was funny as shit. It was good.
Yeah. That would be something you'd say.
It was healthy, yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed us talking about many different things for the past hour or so.
50 minutes.
50 minutes or so. This has been awesome. This is our first podcast. We hope you like it. This is Cups. I'm Sully.
And this is Luai.
And we just got to tell you to shut the full cup.
Shut the full cup, you bitches.
Full cup. Take the full cup and shut it.
Yes.